Hello and welcome. Right, I have set the cotton harvester on its merry way, just making my way over to the cornfield, although really technically I shouldn't be going down there because it only leads to the field. But we're fortunate there is no crop in here at present. This is the one that we wanted to buy as a farmer, isn't it? Where if we was going to stay with new animals, I would say that is definitely true. So we could actually, yeah, let's buy that now. What? Yeah, even I'm. This is going to be the last session, sort of, as in like this is where I'm going to leave it for now. Now, where are we? Yeah, but that doesn't mean to say we're not coming back. Yeah, we can afford that, no problem. So that is now ours. Not got anything in it. Let's set this going down. Still got 687,000, and we bought that. We are doing very well. I've got to be honest. I know. We did say this, that in time. Oh, okay, of course. Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. Right, let's get cracking. I am going to go straight into a times because we have got a lot to do, and this one's going to take. I'm going to. I have actually done this. And I've even remembered to do all of the self-unload and all of that malarkey. So should be all right. Let's go and see how the cotton harvester's doing. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I think we can finish this little tiny bit now whilst we're chatting. Yeah. That was not really, I expected a bit better than that. It was shilly-shallying around. It's usually when you're tired it is. So like, although, yeah, no, it is even then. It's not necessarily your fault. I always find with us humans, when you're a little bit more tired than you think, it's when accidents happen and when mistakes happen. It's not always you yourself. So, yeah, sometimes just the tiredness. I've just taken, yeah, I've got one of those silent alarms that tells me when it's been 45 minutes, and it's just told me it's been 45 minutes. But we did the time lapse, so it's going to like, it'll be really, really tiny. So just do it as I bought it ages ago. I thought, oh, this is going to help with the channel. I'll be able to like set myself reminders. I've used it about 3 times, as you do, and I thought, it is a good thing. You're going to have to start using it. It's got to be a habit. So all of these things are about having habits, really. Well, my sound seems to be glitching. I'm going to see whether it's just in playback or whether it is whether it's on the recording as well, or whether it's just playback. Yeah, these are wireless headphones, a Bluetooth wireless, although it's not using the Bluetooth technology, so it's got like a dongle. So it's got a massively fantastic sort of rating, so I don't know why it's so as it crashes into a tree. It's got an entire field to turn around and you do it where there's a tree. T440 was good, sort of almost a bale. No, it would have been, yeah, it would have been a bale. We know it wasn't a bale. Of course, I'd forgotten. We haven't got those planters. Why did I think we'd not got planters? Why did I look in planters and I couldn't see planters? When we've clearly got planters. Oh, that is really annoying. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic... I suppose it's a cedar as well. Yeah, it's not quite so cut and dry. And it also fertilises, so... yeah, not necessarily a bad thing. How well did we do? Yeah, we did. Let's just grab that other bale and look and see exactly how many bales we did. Cracking session. Really is. Very good, but yeah, it's maybe a little longer. I've tried to sort of like get this to a point where it sort of like makes sense, should we say. Not that it's ended, but I have got like the Rie Normandy, and it's, you know, the postings on that are running out now, so soon I'm going to have to get on that in earnest, and that's my top priority. I am managing on Poligny, done a couple of sessions on Poligny. Ravenport has just finished, and I'm really, wondering whether or not to do. Well, yeah, there's 2 American maps. Very, very infrequently do a South American map, because the one time I did do it, it was one of the most unpopular Let's Plays that I actually did. Yeah, nobody sort of was really interested, so I thought, okay, and I like the map. It was, some of the fields were monstrous, so I did think, well, was it because the time lapses were humongous, or was it it's just people aren't interested that much in the South American maps? Because I'd like to do a coffee map. Yeah, I've all really want to do that. So it's, this one obviously does rice. I can't say its name. Yeah, it's a rice map. It's fantastic, and obviously I thought, well, FS25, we're all going to be interested in the rice feature of FS9. That. No, it's just slow enough that we can go through. I'm smashing. Switch the lights off. I switched the shed lights on. Oh, room's actually remembered. Oh, hang on, is it got... oh, it's got multiple turn on shed lights. Ah, 2 sections. Oh no, it's 2 sheds. Of course it is. It's weird, isn't it? It looks like one. Because I did that trick of literally... Where did I do it? It's here, this one here. Yeah, almost got away with. You can still see there's 2, but you have to look very closely. It's not bad, not a bad effort. So then corn, how well did we do? We need to place, yeah, we've not got 59 tons. Not bad. So then, we need to be doing our maize. Well, we can actually go over this, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the most direct route, and that was the little road leading straight to our. That's true, I need to see which one. I've not got any little posts, have I, to sort of see which one's which. I like my little roads. I would have liked to put a bit of grass in, which I think we can afford now. Obviously, early sessions, it's no, yeah, we need to shut that, otherwise it's going to bakery with a special bakery. Yes, that's the one. That's the one we need. Yeah, I'm loving where we are, what we're doing. I do quite like these addable trigger ones, especially. I mean, especially those that. It's nice when people are incorporating that kind of one, because it makes more sense for that you wouldn't have a monster mill on like your little farm. So it should. Yeah, so we now need to do, and it's not going on this field. I think that's it. Well, actually, yeah, we've got the proper farmyard now, haven't we, really? Let's just make sure that's actually done. So that's it. Everything is harvested. Yeah, all about thing bought in. Field 89 bought for if we do get another couple of sessions in, because I'd like to put animals on that one. Because I think with the amount of cash we've actually got, that we're about ready to do that type of thing. Now then, January we've seen is most of the things that we need to do. Past, oh wow, that's doing very nicely. It is. Maize flour. That should be doing now. As soon as we start to get the, yes, showing it now. Now that we've got the soy noodles and the maize pasta, now that we've sorted out the roadblock, it does show you the max price for all of these things. They're all January. So it would be nice, actually. The olive oil is June. Oh, we missed it. How did I miss that? I looked at this and said, what is there to sell? And I couldn't for the life of me see it. That's ridiculous. It's well low. So, yeah, if we cash out or if we have a little look at it, March, yeah, that's, but we didn't forget that one. Canola oil, I think, aren't we? We're selling that one in our marketplace. I vaguely remember seeing it on. Sunflower oil, olive oil. Where? Oh, canola oil. There's none in there. So why not? Because we can't be distributing it. 50, the grape juices, that's crazy. It's not doing anything. Yeah, this is not quite right. This is, yeah. Am I missing something? I don't think I can be. You make it active. It's a selling place. An outgoing products. It's, I presume it hasn't really got any per se. Yeah, income and materials, and then you sell. So I'm not really sure why this is not properly selling grape juice. When grape juice is clearly, it's like it's got a limit. Oh, hang on a minute. It has 24, just 2.4 tons per. Ah, it is. It's that. Can you take it back out? It would mean that you would have to upgrade it so it does like more. That's it. It is. That's what it is then. It is. It's got, yeah, everything's got a limit. That's 2004-48. That's 9.6 tons of strawberries. So some things are huge and some things are not. Yeah, so let's have a look. We have just switched our new. So we've got our cornflour going, which that's going to take 3,600 times 5 is 5 3s to 15. 5 6s are 30. That's 18, 3,600. It'd be 36,000, so it's 18,000 is the easy way to do it. as my maths teacher would say. So that's 18,000 litres of corn flour. It's only level 1 as well. Soybeans, that obviously switches on and off because it just gets a little tiny bit every sort of day. That's doing its normal business. The manure's in the limes. The seeds aren't in. Yeah, it's the seeds that's short. I thought we'd been into the production shed and told the seeds to... I thought we had. I thought, yeah, because we said we could basically do the same with the production shed. I'm sure we did. But obviously, if it's not, well, two things. It's most likely that I haven't clicked it on. I see. That's exactly what is happening. So distributing. Now we might actually get the bigger thing that we've been trying to do forever. Yeah, so it was my fault. I knew it would be. Yeah. Tiny silos pushing straw. Oh, that's got 432 tons. Also, that storage is. I did a mod review per se earlier, which showed you this type of thing in action. So you can see it has got a limit, but it's sort of not got a limit, which is quite a clever way of using the Nicky. And it was an accident per se, although I was sort of testing, wasn't I? Really, in a way. So that should actually let's call the shop and ask them to take that lot back. Oh, it's just a beautiful machine. But I thought if we're sort of going to like leave it for a bit, or we're not sure, this is a good place to actually leave it. So we're going to go through till tomorrow. It's November. I would like to get at least till January. That's got water and straw. That's nothing special. So 9 o'clock. So it's not that the Omatana shop isn't working, it's that it's a little shop and it's only able to sell so much. So I'm glad you don't ever understand a production at first glance, and you still make mistakes. I do. So that's because the biogas plant has actually dealt with all of the different sort of things. I would presume there's no more silage. That's what I would presume was the biggest income, because we can see there's no huge... Oh, actually, you're wrong. Yeah, the manure. Why is the manure like not? Have I missed something? Oh, brilliant, they are actually working. Yay. So that's going to ramp up our normal things now. So these are all working. Yeah, of course, yeah, because they've got more to work on now. Pigford is selling, grape juice distributing. We could sell. Yeah, I think we will. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to switch the grape juice to selling on this, because it can directly sell to the market. Olive oil is storing, canola oil is... it should be distributed. That's why it's gone wrong. Yeah, so I've been getting rid of this canola oil. Oh. No, it's just... it was canola oil as well. That was what the Big Bang was. It was. It wasn't what I thought at all. Good job we were roughly in the right place to actually do this. So with this chaff, we'll leave it for now. It's not big enough to actually worry about. So let's have a look at the time-saving stock check. Have a good look. So the cotton, that's it. That was the thing we've not done yet. I knew there was something. Yes, there's two places we can do it actually. In fact, let's pop over to our original little production slab where there is enough room to do a little something still. Over here. I would have thought there was anyway. Switch a bit of a light on. And so yes, we can easily get one in there. One more, I would say, although the Death's Pledge. I think it's the Death's Pledge is probably I really do like this. I've really sort of fallen in love with it. I think though there's some Omatana ones. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Right, in fact, yeah, just thinking about this. Let's save the game. Let's make this into a bit of a a mod test, which I frequently do. I do my mod reviews, you could say, inside the game like this. It is true, I do. I do sort of show people the best and the worst. So let's stick them down because we saved the game. It doesn't matter if we... I will have to reload it though, but yeah. So I suppose... Do we do this? I suppose we could do. Yeah, but we want... We can afford to go one more month. That's the one thing I am going to say. Ooh. We are going to have that. Definitely, because we are in the business for that type of thing. So that's 2 headers. Oh no, I thought we'd got a header. I thought we'd bought a header in advance. No, I know, I'm thinking of the original save. We got a 12-meter header. Keep forgetting we've not got one on this one. No, it seems to be highly... That's brilliant, that is. Oh, we've saved the game. Oh, yeah, we need to save it again then. Yeah, well, actually, we're going to go through to January, so I didn't really need to do that. Yeah, so, yeah. Because we can, that's a point though. Sometimes the prices are actually right the month before. Let's have a look. Is any of those January prices green? They are. They're not. But the maize pasta and the dry pasta are both perfect for selling. The soy noodles we won't. So let's do that now. It's a shame that I didn't realise sooner that I was putting a bit of a block on those. But it is what it is. I haven't switched the stones on, have I, for making... Oh, do you know, half a bob job that we don't need. No, I know it can palletise, but we're all right. Right, so then we want to... I've confused myself now doing that. Easily done for me. Yeah, so actually this is exactly what we need to do. So we want the dry pasta to sell on the hour, and we want the... Ooh, which one was it that was... I think it was the soy that was... No, I think it was the maize. No, it's the maize that's good, the soy that's bad. Right, okay, so then we're selling... Confusing myself again. Maize. Just to keep it simple. Right, so those 2 are selling on the hour. Anything else? Any more for any more that we need to be putting on selling? Anything that I'm missing? The digestate's going down nicely. Grape juice is now going to sell directly. Olive oil we missed, but will sell next year. Bread, January, and it's about top price. So let's sell the bread we've already got as well. It should be in our original bakeries. Did we leave that on? I think we did. Bakery. Could have sold the bread. I think the bread was 100 goes for 200, so that's doubling the price, is it not? Is that right? 100 gets 200. It is, I've got to be honest, it is weird. Sometimes I'm easily confused. I don't particularly get that. If it's 100 for 100, what is the normal price for bread? If you sort of add another 0 on, that would be 1,000 for 2,000. So what is bread normally? It's 3,310. That's what I'm saying. Perhaps it's a high price on the map. It could be that, right? Anyway, we're not selling it that way because that looks to me like we're going to make a loss. So we're going to go... Yeah, I'll try this again and see if I can get my head around it on another Let's Play. Just thinking what that guy's a noob channel. Well, I'd have my moments. But then, to be honest, it wasn't meant very nicely, was it? Let's be truthful. We all have moments where we are at our best and when we're not at our best. So I'm not going to ever take anything on board like that. Right, bread. So, selling. Did we stop doing the... Well, I think we must have run out of flour. Yeah, I was going to say, it was that we've done all the bread that we needed to do. So that is cracking. Straw that's doing well. We have got some more bales that we could shove in, but we're not running out of that anytime soon. It's not going to make any difference. So if we speed that up on the hour, we should get quite a decent payout. I mean, not that we haven't been doing.
But then someone's been selling canola oil in a big way. Okay, well that was a bigger payout than I actually imagined. So we're nearly up to a min again, and it's not even January, so we're going to go through till the month of January, 9 o'clock, and we shall sell that. Hopefully, that last flour thing will now be done, and I must knock everything back off to storing because silly old me, as I usually do. As I keep saying, a lot of it's habits. It's when you're talking, you're not at your best. Ooh, we broke the mill. Okay, stop those from selling now. We want to sell the last one. Well, let's have a look. Should be soy noodles. Oh, it's 271. It's even though it says yellow, actually. Max price is 2395, so it's not that far off. Right, so let's get the soy noodles selling and switch these ones back to storing. Yeah, so the fresh pasta one time we must do because I think that was worth quite a bit more. You just need some eggs. So yes, I was quite pleased with that. The pasta one. Yeah, it's not bad at all. What was this doing? It's canola oils that are important. Yeah, the olive oil's really doing a cracking job now. That is amazing. That's not going to a lot. So yeah, I'm very pleased with these. Now there are the Omatana Gardens. I did a let's play where I did the large. It's like a field size, a small field, but it's so overpowering that I thought, no, this is unbelievable. It's like having an entire farm in a field, and I just thought it was so unbelievable. It was sort of like, yeah, it was like what you'd get off a field, sort of each month, and I'm like, no, no. So I think going forward, I'm only ever going to limit it to the medium size one, which is actually believable. It's yeah, you got to go for things that sort of make a bit of sense, really. I think it's brilliant, but it's just yeah, too brilliant. Yeah, so I think the medium sized one is fantastic, or it can be just overpowering. For believability is all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not. Now then, that should be. So menu. My life, we're doing well on that. Outgoing. That is distributing. And the straw is distributing. Oh, fantastic. So we're feeding into everything from that one thing. So that one at Cavalier Roy's is an absolute cracker. It is. So the manure's coming in. It's stripping out. It's a slurry. The slurry is then feeding to the biogas plant and literally is doing a cracking job. So only the manure, which I suppose you were trying to. Well, that's the point. Is yeah. This sort of shows not the limitations of JM Gaming's, but it is a lot less powerful than the other one. But it does mean it's a slow burn. We've still got loads of straw in it. So really, we could, of course, we could make it a level 5, and which would also mean I just want it to be as it would be though, a chugger. Sometimes I prefer that a steady burn rather than a burn brightly and then it's all gone. So it's sort of a constant, steady flow of produce. So I think we need to go another hour. Let's check the sales though. Ooh, a corn header. Well, we just bought a sunflower header. Yeah, but we may well need a corn header as well for corn. We just proved that again. We do need that too. It's a cracking price. The twin screw only just managed that. Ooh. We haven't got the SDXs are brilliant. It's amazing how many Let's Plays this appears in, but I would always buy this if we've got the cash for it. It's so fantastic. I haven't had that for ages. It's proper. It's a beaut. It's half price. It is a good, powerful one. That's why you can go. Yeah, the actual upgrade is cheap as chips. So, and again, I like the colour actually. I think this will round us off, and I don't think we're going to need any more tractors because we've got a massive high end. We've got 2 or 3 because I don't think wheat tractors really suit this where we are. There's a couple of flattish fields, but the other ones, we've got 2 fields over the other side that are really, we want beacons, but we don't particularly want protection. Oh, okay. It's only the bars at the back. Oh, go on then. I like it. I do. We're going to have it. It's, I know, in comparison to some, but it's a 280 horsepower tractor for 128,000. We're going to have it. Fantastic. I think we've already got from there, haven't we? Yeah. So we're still short of a harvester, but I did want to, being as this is a good place to sort of leave it. If I left it, that's sort of like what I wanted to do, to put it in that place. Now then, now that we've done everything, now we can do that bit of a, let's just save the game now, so that we've got that point in time. And I'd like to do a comparison of the Omatana, and I think Black Sheep Modern do one as well. So we're going to have a good look, because it's all about the cycles. It is. And the recipe, that's what you live and die by. So let's have a look. Death Pledge is a beautiful little thing, so we can actually put that down. But none of this is going to happen, as in like this is just testing. So these are all going to disappear in a puff of smoke. Hence the fact I've saved it. And so we've got, yeah, this is just the same as a standard Giants one. Only it's only 5,000, and you're supposed to put like, yeah. So it's the same recipe. It's nothing special, but it is because it's only 5,000. So it really is very special. It's just using the giant standard recipe. So what we're looking for is Death Pledge, and the ball quite a way in actually, I think, if I remember rightly. So yeah, I'd like to understand this a little. I think the penny will drop eventually with me, what it actually means. But I don't quite get what it actually. I get it now about how how much it does. That I do get. Now the other one I would like to do is I've always seen the fish farming via VX mapping, but it's always been mega expensive. Doesn't mean to say it's not good, and it is also large. Whereas this is a tiddler. So it could well be that obviously this is a giant and is a good little learner, and that's a little tiny thing. But yeah, I'd like to do that one time. Right, fruits production. Right, Granny's nick. So you need to put your, yeah, put this like, right. No, you haven't. No, I haven't. Put me zone marks on. I'm a terror for it now. It's probably gone and completely moved. No, it hasn't. Right, so yeah, I'd like to do the harvest productions by Death Pledge, not on this, but it does sort of make use of straw, sugar, water, and wood chips to make, yeah, like not all of them, yeah, different recipes. Right, so we want, I'm looking for, that's one. Now we're looking for the Omatana ones and the Black Sheep Mudding ones, because there are quite a few of these. I had a look at them. I wasn't looking for this particular thing on Ebony Valley, on Ebony Island, Ebony Island even. Yes, capacity, production, pellets. Here we go, Black Sheep Model. So we've got a dairy. That's Nikki. Let's have a look at that. She always makes cracking mods. Dairy, fruit, and oil press. Right. So that'd be worth looking into. At some point, olives, sunflowers, canola, apples, and so yeah, there's going to be apple trees obviously to go with that. Dairy. I think I had a look at this as well. It does yogurt, I think. That's right. So again, something a little bit different. Fruit and oil press, sawmill, country bakery. It's a bit bigger. Oh, okay, so I think that is it. So it is basic buildings. We've got a dairy, a fruit and oil press, a dairy, and a fruit and oil press. Yeah, that's it. That's for this particular set of productions, I mean. Then you've got the sawmill that does quite a bit of stuff going on there. That looks interesting. And the country bakery, which again looks quite interesting. That does look interesting. Yeah, that looks like it does quite a lot, and it also needs some of the black sheep modern melons. So yes, right. So then now let's go to the Omatana set, which is that's quite a way in after the grape. Ooh, no, it's all still Chenben. Here we go. It was the Southern German pack that I noticed that she'd done some wicked work. So a beautiful little bakery. It's the same. Oh, was it just the bakery that I saw? Maybe it was. I thought she'd done more than just the bakeries. Oh, that's disappointing. I thought we were onto something. Fry's factory. Ah, okay, well that's interesting. So I think that's something I'd like to have a look at. Oh, it's only potatoes and tomatoes. I thought it was using the new. Well, it says carrot juice. Ah, it's all right. I've not got the premium pack on because it didn't like it. So that will do those, but it's just that obviously they're not here. Right, so that is it, actually. So it's either the standard one or it's our Despot. So we might not be actually making it. I like the Despot because it does both in one. And of course, you can also upgrade it. Like you could the triggers, but I like the fact that it does both in one. So we might not be worrying about placing that down. If we have a look, is it the last? No, it seems to go in a random place. Yeah, it doesn't always go where you think it will go. God, we've got a lot of productions on this one. I can hear the doves in the dove goat. Right, so clothes from cotton. Yeah, I love the fact that obviously it makes the clothes completely so that you can do all of it. You can do the traditional fabric or make it directly makes the clothes. I like that. It's brilliant. So 5 produces 3. We need to stick the cotton in, which that should call for it. Which did? Oh no, we couldn't put the cotton. Right, so, oh my life, let's do something with that. I'm not prepared to leave that mess behind. Yeah, so we're going to leave it here, but really you can, yeah, look, just sort of really would be quite a tremendous. We're going to do terribly, terribly well out of the cotton. I didn't sort of harp on about that. Also, this coming year, we would be selling. I mean, we're doing very well anyway. What I'm trying to say, the year that is approaching will be our year of massive profit, where we've sunk in all that we've got, all that we've done, and of course, we're doing the crop for the year after. It is funny with farming, really. There is quite a lot of that where you are sort of getting ready for the year after in a way, because what you're doing now doesn't necessarily impact the farm immediately. Some do, some things do, obviously, other things not necessarily. So yes, let's have a look. Yeah, just so as we know, the cotton. How much have we got? Yeah, let's just look in. Should say the cotton. Yeah, I've got 40. Oh, of course, I'd forgotten. We've also got cotton that was being produced very slowly from the garden. So yeah, we're getting 117,000 from the cotton alone. So we've got 46 tons, and the granny's knitwear will probably need. Yeah, we'd have to buy some new equipment because it's not going to keep up with that, is it? We could do that now. That we could do. So it does 3,600 litres per day. I'm not going to make it silly where it's like, doing 9 million per day, but we are going to upgrade it, like at least perhaps believably, so it should go right to the bottom. It's a maybe level 3. So it's sort of like, yeah. So that is now capable of doing for about 12 tons a month. A month, let's remember. Although it is a day, it's not a day, really, it's a month. So it's churning out quite a bit, but not so terrible that it's unbelievable. But I do love that by Despot. It's such a cracking. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've always done it the other way as well. You do the fabric, then you do the clothes. I've done that in the Omatana many a time, and in the All-in-One by the Lord, which I don't play with that anymore. Not because it's not good, but because the recipes were getting a little outdated. But I must have a look at it because it is an old favourite that's seen me through so many Let's Plays. It's unbelievable. It really is such an absolutely amazing thing. So I must have a look at it. It's just usually the bread and all the rest of it. It uses the basic recipes, and so therefore it's a bit destructive. Whereas I'd sort of try to use the better ones with the better recipes, as I've sort of said, because they are everything. Recipes and cycles is the difference between chugging along or bursting away, depending on what way you look at it. Right, so we are going to save it there. I'm happy with where we are. What we would be doing right now, well, I'd go through to March and I would plant our fields with the things that match our productions. Obviously, we've got like all of the special pasta things that we're doing. Our other businesses are churning nicely anyway. So that can get rid of that backlog that it's got. It's got like 53 tons in it, so that will sell what it's got, and we're not sending any more. Sugar likewise. So again, these are all the products that we're growing in our greenhouses. But the things that we really need to do are obviously with the pasta. Yeah, let me just sort of show as I'm literally darting out this time, honest. Yeah, so the pasta one we really need to do. We don't need to do the soybeans because that's the one that we're doing. So corn is definitely a good one, and the oat flour we can do from that. I think actually we could do any of these: wheat, barley, or oat, or sorghum. They're all really. I mean, oats are the best. It actually increases the amount. But I think if I look at the Farmer Jeb, it's a bit of a thousand. Yeah, you see, you're gaining your gain, but you're also gaining some chaff. So really, that would be the one to go for. And that one again is just a gain. 1,000 gives you 800, but we need to do it through that one because it produces it special. It won't match. Although they're both corn flour, it won't match the production as we all know. So this is where I'm going to leave this for now. So this is sort of the end of the little run. If we get an opportunity, I would like to carry on, but I think this is a good enough place to leave it. We can also see though, yeah, if we're going to do it like that, just so as it is rounded out, what I would like to sort of point out is the fact that obviously due to the olives, it doesn't show, this is not going to show the desk pledge because that's not in yet. We would be selling clothes, if I remember rightly, about April, May, and we wouldn't have all of our um, cotton processed in time, but I'm sure. Ah, so they've put a fruit. Oh no, no. Oh wow, that is useful. That is useful actually. Wow. So products. Well, that's a. Oh, I don't know whether it's a mod or whether that's a Giants thing, but that is really good. Really good. So clothes would be the best. Price would be 18,000, and it is indeed April, May, April, and it does fluctuate. Sometimes it can be the middle of the night in March, or it can be like, yeah, it can be April, or it can be the begin like in the night of May. So, but it's a cracker. It really is one of my favourite businesses. It really is. So, current prices are 13,000. Yes, you lose an awful lot. It's just not worth selling. Well, it is. It's still a very good business, but better to wait for that high point in the year. So what I'm trying to say is that'd be 18 tons by about. If we're doing this, a lot of clothes. It is. So you can talk about. That's just gone up. So we've got on hand really 704,000 max value products that we would be selling. So we're at 1.5 million. We've also obviously got quite a lot of equipment. Some of it was new as well because we were a bit slow. Very production rich, very production rich. a shed load of fields. I mean, if you add the value up of these, 100, 300, 4, 5, 8, 8.5. We won't. No, it is, yeah, 8.5, 8. Almost a mil in fields. So, yeah, it's good. Don't think we really wanted to buy much more, if I'm honest. Apart from 85, I would like to do a grass field because we've got the biogas plant. It makes sense. So the last thing we're going to do is buy that. That is where I think the farm would be. So we're down to 608, but we've got 1.5 mil. Well, actually, we've got more fields now. So obviously, it's not changed at all. We've got at least a mil now, and a mil, 1.7 million in things, not including productions, but we can still do animals is what I would be doing next. So we really would, the coming year would be very exciting. And yeah, Swiss Future Farm. I've got a couple of, I'm going to release this as a mod sort of review per se, or as a bit of, to sort of show people what you could do. It's quite an intriguing sort of thing. It's a few minutes long. It just shows you a few little tricks that I've learned. I don't think I've seen anybody else do this type of thing at all. So I think it is quite unique. But then I don't look at everybody's content because I'm too busy making content. But I've never seen anyone else do what I've done on this one. It all followed from a comment that Robert made. Do I really want to do this? No, probably not. It's true. There's a time and a place, and it's not now. So, for the very last time on the extension, and I'm going to do this as if this is the end, but it doesn't mean to say we're not coming back. It's just in case I don't, at least it's got a nice rounded end. So yeah, for the last time on this beautiful farm by Black Sheep Modding, I'd just like to say a massive shout out to Black Sheep Modding for such a cracking map, as the original truly as well. Love the things that are done on the map, the extra things as well. We've not really touched that an awful lot, but it is. I mean, that is true actually. I haven't really looked at the. It's too late now. It is. That's my promise. If we do come back, we're going to have a look at the map a little better and see if there's anything new being added, like productions that are new and things like that. And if there are, we're going to bring them out. Because I'd like not just to do the same old that we can do on any other map, but see what the map has to offer. Which we've looked at the production, so we can see that there's a special bakery for starters. So that would be a nice thing to have a look at. But for now, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this and other journeys. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.